Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to start with decent field position. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And there's the handoff. Bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Buckeyes churn out another first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left. First down, looking for more now. Both carriers steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call it. And it's a direct snap. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. First and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Look at a pass here on second down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They'll run here on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you'd be going backwards. What do you call?
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. Really go for it. Fourth and goal from the 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
And we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The running back here in a direct snap. He'll be stuffed right there at the 3. They don't pick up any breathing room.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It will end up being a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Number 3 is tackled down at the 27, and the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A deep shot to the left side. And the ball is picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a toss play to the right. Breaks into the clear. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the touchdown. Balls. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Gets paid on the out route. Breaks free with room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the running play stuffed on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
Comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Volunteers.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The AT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quick throw over the middle. And is intercepted. Could take all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on the toss. Runs through the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Motion now from the tight end. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss play to the outside. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? You can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Coverage team brings down the returner. First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking for his big tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Direct snap. Bringing pressure. And the trickery does not work there, and now it's 4th down. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught at the 30, still running. Breaks into the clear, right down the middle, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Vols. They were not going to catch him that time. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. It's a keeper trying to get into the marker. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. QB keeps it himself. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Vols looking to keep this drive rolling. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Here's the second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing their purpose, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Direct snap to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on third down. Obviously, it's third and long. They want to get their best player the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's a direct snap. He's keeping it. He breaks free. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense showing blitz here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. The Balls will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Cut quickly. He makes make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Finds his tight end for the catch. And the two-point conversion is good. That makes this a 7-point game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check it out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down after that previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled there by the defense. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On third down, he drops to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Receivers are bunched together. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll be brought down.
I mean, why not, Chris? Keep going through him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge game. They can't stop him. Just keep throwing it to him.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out-out. The catch made. You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looks like there's movement up front again. Another false start. These self-inflicted wounds are mounting. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the quarterback just takes a knee.